joined us all the way from Norway, come over to talk to our friends in the Lehigh Valley. Sissel, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your time and being here. Are we having fun yet?
Yes, well, we're starting. We're just starting now, aren't we?
We're so delighted for you to come and share your talents with the folks of Lehigh Valley. And this benefit concert for members only of Lehigh Valley PBS really is a special thing that you've just created specifically for public television. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's going to be a concert that is a little bit what you're going to see in this concert here on PBS. And it's going to be something that's a little bit different what you see here as well. But I'm going to bring my four musicians from Norway, and we're gonna have strings, the string orchestra, and 2 backing vocalists, and we're gonna have a beautiful time, a beautiful concert that we're gonna create specially for you, and it's gonna be wonderful. I think so. I'm very much looking forward to it.
And we're very much looking forward to it too. So delighted that you shared your time and your talents with the folks of the Lehigh Valley, and we think we have a very special audience here in the Lehigh Valley, and that is coming up on June 19th. That's a Thursday evening at 7:30, and these are hot tickets. This is the only place that you can get it is by becoming a member of Lehigh Valley PBS. Now, and Sissel, why do you feel so devoted to public television?
Well, public television for me is quality programming, and I would also say that for me as an artist to be represented, or like PBS make this special about me as an artist, is something that no other station does, no other TV station does that, because I fall a little bit on the side. I don't get any much radio play, and you know, I'm not an MTV or VH1 artist, so that PBS make this special is something that, you know, I mean, I just had to say yes. I was so happy that they wanted to do this and help me. And I mean, you have so many other artists from Europe, so PBS is really something that has a big star for us.
Oh, well, we're delighted to hear that, and we really think it's special, and we're so excited to be able, as a public television station, to search the world over for talents such as yourself, and delighted to be able to bring you at home a front row and center seat. Unfortunately, you weren't able to be in Norway back in November when they taped this concert, but thanks to public television, you do have a front row center seat, and if you're enjoying it at home, you will enjoy it that much more when you become a member of our public television station here at Lehigh Valley PBS and get your very own tickets to the Sissel concert. Now, let people get to know a little bit more about you personally. You are so amazing, and the depth of music that you like. I mean, I've heard you described as a chameleon. I mean, you like it all. You do it all.
Well, I've done all kinds of music since I was a little kid, actually, and that's just because I enjoy so much singing different types of music. Of course, I think out of the voice, first of all. I have to like it, and it has to suit my voice. But I have worked with so many different artists, and I really enjoy it so much. I mean, it's the joy of singing that sort of carry me through what I've done, and I think that I will first of all look at myself as a pop artist, but since I've done so much variety of music, it affects the way I do the pop. So that's why it's a little bit hard to put me in a pop box, if you put it like that.
Right.
So, but I'm enjoying so much to sing, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just enjoying singing.
And we're enjoying having you in our studios right now. We'll be hearing more from Sissel in a little bit. She'll be doing some singing for us. But right now we're going to head back over to Rebecca and Rich. Thank you so much, Rich. You know, everyone throughout the world, she is such an international success. People in America, though, are just starting to get to know you, unfortunately, and they're familiar with several of your things. And you've been involved in the Olympics, and you've worked with so many amazing artists. Tell us a little bit about some of the folks that you've worked with. You know, Placido Domingo's just a little guy along the way.
Well, I met Placido at the Lillehammer Olympics. We were singing in '94. We were singing the Olympic theme song together of that year, and then we started working more together. I joined him the same year for Christmas in Vienna, and last year I joined him on a Sacred Song album where we did duets together, and we'd just done Christmas concert in Moscow this year, or last year it was. And I mean, he's such a wonderful man. I mean, he's a great artist. Everybody knows he has a great voice, but I mean, to be standing next to him and singing with that voice, I have to pinch myself because it's I just float on top of this beautiful voice, and it makes it so easy to sing. And he gives so much of himself when you work with him. So he's such a wonderful artist to work with.
You're so modest. Yeah, I mean, he heard you sing and wanted to perform with you, and that is no small compliment coming from Placido Domingo. So it's exciting, I'm sure, for you, and so delighted to be able to do that. And so many other people that we're familiar with on public television. Josh Groban.
Yes.
How was that?
Well, we performed when Jimmy Carter got the Nobel Peace Prize in Oslo. Actually, we were singing in the same venue that this concert is from, Oslo Spectrum. And I mean, Josh Groban he's such a wonderful person, and I think he's a great artist. He has a great voice, and I really want to work more with him actually, because I really enjoyed it so much. He's such a great artist, and hopefully we will. I don't know, but I really want to.
It seems like your star is just continuing to rise and shine here in the United States, and I've got a feeling that anything you want to do, you're going to get the opportunity to do. And we here in the Lehigh Valley are so delighted to have you in our studios. It's very exciting. If you're enjoying it, if you love the fact that public television, your public television station, Lehigh Valley PBS, is able to bring you incredible stars like Sissel into your own hometown to do this benefit concert, the only way you'll be able to see Sissel in concert is by becoming a member of Lehigh Valley PBS. We do need to hear from you right now. We'll be hearing from Sissel doing some singing for us coming up in the next break, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
If we treat her nicely, if we call in and we bribe her a little bit and let her know how much we love her here in the United States, and especially here in the Lehigh Valley. It's amazing. You're also a mom, right?
Yes. I have 2 kids, 2 daughters.
How old?
They are 7 and 3.5.
Impressive. A busy woman, a wonderful talent, a wonderful family woman, and so many things going on in your life. What's coming up in the next segment of the concert?
Ooh, if I can only remember that. I don't know my calendar, I'm sorry.
So much is coming up. So many things you don't want to move, except to head on over to your phone to give us a call at 1-800-360. Saying the closer your tickets are to the front. So it really is a great opportunity for people to come in and get great seats to be able to see Sissel. Well, right now we're going to see more of Sissel in concert. Enjoy, and we'll be back, and I think we're going to talk her into singing for us next time, so stay tuned.
Amy Burkett is Sissel. So, Amy?
Thanks so much, Rich and Rebecca. What an incredible concert. We love hearing you. We love seeing you perform. But I love even better that you've decided to join us in our studios tonight. We're having so much fun here. And her concert is going to be even that much more fun. You'll want the opportunity to be up close and personal with this international recording star that the United States is just starting to come on board and understand how amazing you are. And probably it was your experience working on the Titanic soundtrack that really might have opened people's eyes up here in the United States to you. Tell us a little bit about that experience.
Well, the composer of the score, James Horner, he wanted a special kind of voice. Well, he wanted a special sound of voice for his score. Like he wanted to use the voice as an instrument to follow the whole movie. And he came across one of my Norwegian albums where I sang a very specific Norwegian hymn. And he called me and asked if I wanted to come to LA and listen to the themes that he had written. And well, I immediately fell in love with it. I mean, I thought we were sitting in this huge studio and he was playing this grand piano. I was like, wow, this is breathtaking. And I said, I would love to sing this. And he said, yes, okay, great. We start working. So, yes, and I mean, to be part of such a huge success and be part of that project was, I mean, it was so wonderful. I learned a lot. I mean, to use your voice as an instrument, not only singing with words, but singing just wah, it's something that's, it's a challenge because you have to get the expression, the emotions, you have to get that through anyway. So that was a real challenge, and I really enjoyed every minute of it.
Okay, you have to. You knew where I was headed down this path. Can you give us just a few bars now, just a little bit of it?
Okay, I'll try.
studio weren't breathing while she was doing that. We were all just kind of like, it is unbelievable how your voice becomes an instrument, and it sounds incredible. And it's so exciting for us here at Lehigh Valley PBS to be able to bring Sissel to you, not only in concert thanks to public television, but thanks to your public television. Sissel will be performing here in the Lehigh Valley. So many things. It won't just be the concert that they're watching this evening. You have a lot of new and exciting, and who knows what you'll put together before June.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows? I don't even know yet, but some.
Lots of surprises, but what people do know, you can bank on the fact that that incredible melodic sound will just be filling the entire arena at Zollner Arts Center, and you'll want to be there. And you can only be there if you become a member of Lehigh Valley PBS. This is a great benefit concert, and Sissel is such an incredible artist to be willing to bring her time and talents to us here in the Lehigh Valley, and we're so glad to have you this evening. She's worked with everyone. We have to go on all day, but, you know, I'm just going to bring up my friend, you know, well, her friend, Dolly Parton. Tell me about that.
Well, I don't know her personal, but I've been a great fan of her since I was a little kid, and when we're going to do this concert, I've never sung any country western song before, and I was going to have all these different guests. There was this Swedish folk band, and I had 2 tap dancers from Canada. And I said, what on earth are we going to do together? And then suddenly I came across this bluegrass album that she released called Little Sparrow, and I found this great song, Marry Me, and I said, this is the song. Now I have the opportunity to sing a country western song. I can't let that go. So that's how that ended up.
And you sing everything, country. Now, who would think that you can sing opera arias, pop music, and you throw in a little bluegrass just for the fun of it? I mean, you do it all.
Yeah, but, you know, it's fun. It's in the joy of singing, the joy of working with other artists, and, you know, just be together and have great fun.
And so you are all about fun, I can tell, just spending a little bit of time. And it will be so much fun for all of you who come to the studio and are able to go to Zollner Arts Center on June 19th. That's a 7:30 performance. And now Rebecca and Rich are going to tell us just a little more about the concert coming up. You know, there are so many things going on here at Lehigh Valley PBS, and we're having so much fun with Sissel. She is a great entertainer. You know, we just have a few moments before we head back to the concert, but people want to know how you got started, Sissel. How did it all begin? You were very young. You're still very young, but you were much younger even when you got started.
Well, I started singing in different children's choir when I was about 9, and when I was around 11, I joined this talent competition, but I didn't tell my parents. But in the end, I have to ask my father to drive me to this place, and his reaction to that I was going to join a talent competition was that, Sissel, what on earth is she doing at the talent competition? Can she sing? So in a way, they you know, my parents, they never compared me with anybody, so they thought that, well, Sissel, she's just singing at home. But it started rolling, and I joined the television program where I was singing, got some solo parts, and suddenly when I was 16, I was a professional singer. I was still working at school, but doing my school, but it just went on. So I started young, but I just did it because I loved singing, that's all.
So it never felt like work, even though at 16 years old you were holding down a full-time job.
No, I never thought of that. I never thought of that as work because it's so fun. It's so much joy in the singing. That's what, you know, that's the important thing.
Right now we're going to have even more fun by heading back to the concert. When we return, Sissel will sing an entire song for us. So enjoy the concert, stand too. Very first talent competition at a young age. So she has a voice like a song. So you know what? Let's hear her sing right now in the studio. Enjoy Sissel.